Welcome back to Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. Very rarely, honey, I don't clear out cookies or do maintenance. I am a bad tech person. But I just decided we could finish the conversation here. Whoa, I just came from a pirate reaction that actually I probably blew the mics out. Check. Hey, how's everybody doing over here?
Hello, hello.
So Ange had to save me. Straight up. I did like 15, 20 Webby reactions. They all hit and it's not the tune. This tune is baller. I'm going to shut up. Ange hasn't heard it. I've heard it all night since it dropped. If you're wondering the complication, hopefully I'll have a link available to the pirate reaction. You'd have to go to the beginning of that. That is the only way I can explain it. I'm not going to use up the time here. The song's too good. And let's see if I'm right. Because Angela, there's certain things she knows. We'll see. No, it's a real reaction. I'm going for a first listen reaction.
I feel like I'm flying, spread my wings and leave that ground. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Don't worry about a thing till I come down. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying.
Up and away, do what I like because fuck what they say. My GPS froze, I'm stuck in my ways. I double down and throw my money and raise. I'm balling so hard I wake up in my J's. So go get the cameras to cover my plays. The only way's up, so it's up where I stay with this bud that's so strong I'll be buzzing for days. Chronic the color of Baby Yoda. When I crack the jaw, you feeling faded, don't you? Yeah, we take it, taking over. Get it cracking, baby, get the baking soda, hit the motor.
Did you catch that? Okay, I want to go back because I know it. I've been listening to it since it dropped.
Oh, yeah. You
Shit,
know
I
it too
put in the
much.
comments. I went off on monologuing rants. And this song don't deserve that. It deserves this. So.
Ballin' so hard I wake up in my J's. So go get the cameras to cover my plays. The only way's up, so it's up where I stay with this bud that's so strong I'll be buzzing for days.
With this bud that's so strong I'll be buzzing for days. And then.
Chronic the color of Baby Yoda.
Chronic the color of Baby Yoda. Not just saying, those are solid bars. That's fun. If you're a smoker, it's double fun.
Throw my money and raise. I'm ballin' so hard I wake up in my J's. So go get the cameras to cover my plays. The only way's up, so it's up where I stay with this bud that's so strong I'll be buzzing for days. Chronic the color of Baby Yoda. When I crack the jaw, you feeling faded, don't you? Yeah, we take it, taking over. Get it cracking, baby, get the baking soda, hit the motor, and we in the stratosphere. Chunk up a deuce and we out of here until we see UFOs that appear. As I whip that Millennium Falcon clear, with the black holes in the comets, just blast forward with the rockets, higher than Falcor. Once upon a time in this never-ending story, I'ma get to the last page if it stops there. When the crash comes like a stock share, because that's life and it's not fair. But till then I'm on Con Air.
I feel like I'm flying, spread my wings and leave that ground. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Don't worry about a thing till I come down. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Spread my wings and leave that ground. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Don't worry about a thing till I come down.
So far, what do you think?
I think it's the example of what we all do, what we all feel, and I think you struggle with this, and that's why you struggle. I think a lot of us have a lot easier time to just turn it off. We can just turn it off, man. We flying. We gonna be dropping that shit like birds drop poop on the cars.
Your problems and issues.
It's the escape, and I think some people have an easier ability to escape, or, think of people who have an easier time falling asleep versus not falling, like.
Oh, I'm going through it right now, so I get it.
So this song is the expression of that feeling of just letting go and being just separate from the rat race, the grind, and saying F you to all that, and just like
saying my green is so danky,
just gonna
it
go
looks
over
like
here
Baby
and you
Yoda
guys
smoking
can
in my
all-
pipe.
I don't know why it's making me so emotional, but
Oh no,
I'm just saying that's just what I think. That's my interpretation.
I know why it's making you emotional. I wouldn't have
know?
guessed we'd talk about reality at this moment. I was sort of fishing for that. It was a thumping banger. And
It is.
No,
It
I know,
is.
but now you
It's
understand.
banging and it's hitting in all the right places, right? And at the same time, you'd be like, I mean, yeah, that's just, I don't know. I mean,
I do. I get it. Because it was, so I didn't think it was the song, but it was the part of the song that, it's not that I don't resonate with it, but I have a struggle letting go and dreaming about fast cars. And we ain't got there yet, so Ange don't know.
yeah, no.
There's certain aspects you on the channel have heard me complain about. Well, you got to understand, Ange lives with that 24/7, and it's not part of my act. I got a weird thing where I don't turn off my worry about shit that I learn. Like, I'll do some research and I'll internalize that till I think I got some closure on it. Probably because I got sucked down to, thousands of hours into Hollow Earth. And I'm not proud, but it happened.
Yeah, and the thing is so you don't have to always, it doesn't have to always mean something super big.
Yeah. I should take it for the end. So I claim it's entertainment to me, but until I find closure on it, I get a little, I get swept up.
Yeah.
So then I did a bunch of hours of study on a current hot topic item that we're just going to ignore. Deplatforming. We'll leave it that simple. And I took it to heart, and I couldn't stop spilling it out.
Right.
And then I'm going to have you listen to the second bars, and I'll say that. And I tried. I bet I shit canned 15 reactions. For real. And I'm talking full 20-minute reactions. But I couldn't get off, I guess, my own high horse. And the truth is, I should have just let go and been flying.
Right. That's
Because,
the whole point.
yeah, I get it. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yup.
not trying to get on my high horse again, but if it's going to come out, it's going to come out. We're going to get it done.
Yup.
Because I'm not ranting. And it took me so long to try to explain. But the truth of the matter is, Webby, go back to the start.
Yep.
His shit's important to
It
me, and it
is.
resonates a lot more. It ain't no different than Upchurch chasing after that missing girl, putting his car up and all that shit on that side. I've been following that. We ain't doing no reactions to it, but we're watching.
Yeah. Well, and if Webby happened to be some therapy, let it be. Like, that's what music is, right, man?
It is.
Come
That-
on.
It is. It
Yeah.
was. But the problem is, it wasn't therapy that I needed to share with all of you.
No,
it
but
was
at
just
this
between
point,
me and
right
the
now,
camera.
as
Yeah.
you're resolving through your own issues,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Which sometimes, because that's what music does. It's kind of a roller coaster.
Oh yeah. Well, let's here. On that note.
I'm not worried about it until I land it. I'm taking off to another planet. Fucking shit up, but I didn't panic. Not an amateur, we gon' pay for the damage. Better act like you been here before, goddammit. Don't be fucking up my $1,000 linen. Watching out for the snakes on the plane. Similar to when Samuel Jackson did it. Private jets, private living. Business manager, the man is spinning. I could tell you ain't built to be independent. If you learn from your L's, then I know you get it. I guess it's too much.
And that bar is also, I reject some of it because of and here, I'm wrong. The bars aren't wrong. The idea's not wrong. I'm wrong because the next thing where he's like learning from your L's. I was just trying to explain this to Ange on Twitter about some shit. And I think I do recover from my mistakes. And I always bitch to Ange. I'm like, that moment I could covet what society coveted. Oh, I think I could become that car salesman. But the problem is I got this weird, don't know what it is. Well, don't want to talk about it right now thing. Yeah. And I kept bumping heads with this moment. Yeah. And not because it's wrong, not because it ain't bumping.
It doesn't resonate with you because you don't, have the same kinds of...
I use it as part of my rhetoric.
Desires as the
opposite of it.
Person.
Yeah, and because of it, I struggle, and it's dumb because the truth is, wanting to ride in a nice car, fly in a private jet, go to vacations and have nice things shouldn't be something a person rejects. And I don't, but it gets complicated when I have to do it in front of a camera. I mean, in the end, we're going to do everything we got to do to make, to survive in this life.
Yeah.
But then when I'm doing the show or a reaction, I feel like I have to stick with whatever I've kind of harped about my whole life. Well, it has to come out at that moment or I'm somehow being dishonest. And the
Right.
truth of the matter is I should just be stoned and enjoy the tune.
Yeah. So when you crossed the line when you became a content creator, so I don't think, transparency and honesty and integrity, but I don't think like you're not gonna share, how
Oh.
you wash your ass every day.
Wow, look at you, classy.
But I'm just saying, like, think
No,
about
100%,
it, right?
100%.
Or
It's why, so,
sneezing, or just, I mean, come on, we're all human.
yeah.
That's the whole point.
No, you're
We're
right.
human. We need releases. Music is a release.
Yeah.
And this
Well-
is a kick-ass song, and I'm glad
Yeah.
that Webby was able to kind of poke the bear with
Sure.
it a little bit.
It wasn't him, but it was allowed me in the reaction to vent all the stuff I had just spent hours in. So I got hip deep into subjects that got me riled up. Webby's song didn't rile me up further. It just created this scenario where in my reactions I had to turn into this angry, self-righteous dick. And the problem is that's not who I'm here to be. No, it's not. It's the guy that taught me to think the way I think. Used to be a pretty angry guy too, and even he had to admit, at a certain point we got to learn. I've been admitting it from the start. I'm trying to get that under control because not that was mad at anybody. I was just frustrated with society to a point of wanting to vent.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's human,
Yep, we all go through our own, rides and curves and twists and turns, and now we're coming around.
Yeah. Now I'm going to go back and let it finish now because I feel done and cool.
All right.
I don't think
Good.
did I get upset or mad? I
No.
didn't scream? Then okay,
No.
we're cool. It doesn't have to get erased. It can go on. But yeah, it's not the tune. It was me. But there ain't
I
no...
like it. This is bumping.
It's a
man.
cool... That's what I mean. That's what... Do you see why I got so frustrated? You can you ask her in her comments on her page.
Good
I
job,
kept
guys.
coming out there going, it's not the song, baby. It's not the song. The song's fucking killer. And I'm like, what's going on? And, it was
We all got-
hours of research the day before.
Yeah, there's other things going on. It's not. It's just sometimes it's like sometimes you have to take a sick day for a reason.
I'll put some links down below. No cards, no nothing. You have to put in the effort. If you'd like to go and look at some of the stuff that I spent my time doing yesterday, I'll put it down there. You can see what I'm trying to get at. Let's finish this off. And, Chris Webby Flying featuring Dizzy Wright. This is a banger. It is a cool song. And I am going to partake and enjoy the rest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't worry about a thing till I come down.
I'm not worried about it until I land it. I'm taking off to another planet. Fucking shit up, but I didn't panic. Not an amateur, we gon' pay for the damage. Better act like you been here before, goddammit. Don't be fucking up my $1,000 linen. Watching out for the snakes on the plane. Similar to when Samuel Jackson did it. Private jets, private living. Business manager, the man is spinning. I can tell you ain't built to be independent. If you learn from your L's, then I know you get it. I guess it's too much on my plate again. In the 702 city sinning. I'm hitting the kitty, no kidding. Don't play about mine, I'ma take care of business. They telling me don't be a menace. With all the funerals I attended, when I was stuck in place, I would pivot. I'm making sure that my story get written. I gotta be here for a reason, they just keep retreating. I was flying high to another region. Turbulence got me heavy breathing. When I see for a winning
I
season.
feel like I'm flying. Spread my wings and leave that ground. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Don't worry about a thing till I come down. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Spread my wings and leave that ground. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying. Don't worry about a thing
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's way cool.
And you haven't, this is one of those deals where I haven't, Webby hadn't crossed over. Just like Upchurch took a long time for you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I mean,
It's not-
okay, no, you have to stop because now who?
That's true. You're right.
No.
You did find it, didn't you?
Who?
Somehow. How did
How-
that happen?
Okay, so you guys, I just have to because I'm not one to like kind of just pull the chain and be one in the spotlight. But I'm gonna have to tell you the story. Is I was watching a reaction What is her name?
I don't know.
It's a solo reactor. We'll have to look it up to find it. And she's the one who had Webby on her channel.
Oh, okay.
And he had no clue.
Oh, I didn't know yet. That's, yeah.
And it was the next day. I went to him. I'm like, you got to watch this. It was Raw Thoughts.
Oh, wow. It's weird that this story... Wow, we couldn't have scripted it better. Hey, this is more well scripted than 24 we're watching right now. So, if you really... the pirate video, I think that actually, there's a... Yeah, it's funny. This all connected in weird ways.
This is all
Had to
different.
go,
So, yeah, and then you, after watching it and then seeing the whole... nobody knew what that was because you were in the comments and you're like, oh no, this, and that was it. That was the fire you needed to get started. This is crazy.
like Ange, introducing Roland to a brand new band that brings him out of his funk and turns him into his pirate reactor. Or realizing that, yeah, because it was. Here's the deal.
Oh
So
my
my
gosh. This
honey
is
found
crazy.
Webby, and my news found Tom McDonald. It had nothing to do with YouTube. YouTube didn't offer me any of these artists. And if I didn't watch Machine Gun Kelly and Rap Demon, I would have never, or whatever, Rap Devil, I probably wouldn't have found Upchurch.
Right.
Because the
Right.
way the algorithm was working at the time, look around the room.
I was
That's
thinking
what my
about that the
algorithm
other
was
day,
full of.
how you found him.
Oh, crap. It was the news that I got because Tom did an interview with some news for, because they were trying to cancel him. And then you show me Webby, and the first song is, "And the shit Tom McDonald won't say," and I wasn't offended. I was impressed.
That was it. Oh my gosh.
That was so
Wow.
damn shit. This is, and it ain't 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna
Okay,
wrap
we're
this up.
going. All right.
I don't want to go too long.
It's
Holy
part of the
crap!
story, you guys. It's part of the. As
It
the
is, it
channel
actually-
turns.
That's full circle on a
as
couple
the,
different.
What is it?
As the channel churns. We ain't just making butter out in luck. We making reactions, baby. Come back and see us next time. This has been Roland Green, Angie. We're here at Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. Chris Webby flying, featuring Dizzy Wright. That was a bumpin'.
Banger.
There you go. Later.